Dataset A consists of 10 positive integers less than 60. The list shown gives 9 of the integers from dataset A. The mean of these 9 integers is 42. If the mean of dataset A is an integer that is greater than 42, what is the value of the largest integer from dataset A? So how do we break this question down? We have 10 positive integers, and all of them are less than 60. The list shown has 9 of the integers, not 10. So we don't know what the 10th integer is. So let's call that x for the moment. The mean of the 9 integers is 42. And if the mean of dataset A is an integer that is greater than 42, what is the largest integer from dataset A? So we already have 9 of the integers, and we need to find the 10th integer. And that way we can figure out if it's the biggest integer or not. Let's try to convert this line into a mathematical expression. So if we take the mean of dataset A, which has 10 integers, so let's just write down all 10. There is a shortcut, however. We'll look into that later. 38 plus 39 plus 40 plus 46 plus 40 plus x. We have all 10 integers. We take their mean by dividing it by 10, and we get a number greater than 42. Now, what is an integer greater than 42? Because our question asks for an integer. The answer is going to be 43, 44, 45, all the way up to 59, because the numbers are less than 60. Since we're taking numbers less than 60, our mean is going to be less than 60. The mean of a set of elements cannot be greater than any of the elements. So let's try turning this inequality into an equation. So if we sum all of these numbers up, we get 378 plus x divided by 10 is equal to 43. Now why did I choose 43 instead of 42? Because the mean of these integers is an integer that is greater than 42. So what's the next biggest integer after 42? It's 43. Let's solve for x. So x equals 43 times 10 minus 378. And that turns out to be 52. Now, is 52 an integer less than 60? Yes. Is integer 52 a positive number? Yes. So this satisfies both of our conditions, and this is the answer. However, what if this wasn't the answer and we weren't sure if 52 is the right answer? Let's try plugging in x equals to 44. So that we have 378 plus x divided by 10 is equal to 44. Instead of 43, I'm trying 44. So we get x equals 440 minus 378. And that turns out to be 62. Although 62 is a positive integer, it's not less than 60. We could even do that for 45. So if you solve for 45, what happens is we get 450 minus 378. And that turns out to be 72. That's also not the answer. If we keep doing that all the way up to 59, we realize that all of the numbers are going to be greater than 62. So we had to stop over here. You could try doing this if you're unsure. So after checking for 43 and 44, you should realize that all numbers plugged in after 44 are going to give values greater than 62, which is why we have to stop over here, and the answer is going to be 52. At the start of this video, I mentioned a shortcut to calculate the sum of the 9 integers. So if you notice in the question, they've given you the mean of the 9 integers. So simply multiplying the mean of those 9 integers by 9 would give you the sum. And then you can solve the rest of the question as it is.